I can't ever say this gentleman's last name, Maniscalco. So Dr. Benny, come on up. Dr. Borley, come on up. Dr. Chad Luxembourg, come on up. Miss Too Tall Jones Jessica Curry, come on up. That's Jay High for the Jay High and Jay Low pair. And all the way from Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston, Miss Lindsay Mattingly.
I'm Lindsay Mattingly. I'm a full-time wife and a mom of 2 beautiful girls. I'm also a part-time personal trainer and nutritional counselor and a part-time, soon-to-be full-time network marketer.
Love it. Hey, what action did you take as a leader in your organization? What would you say, what kind of actions did you take to step up as a leader?
Ooh, a lot. Well, first of all, you guys have to pardon me, I have a frog in my throat, and I'm high on Axio, so. Justin and I, we've done a lot. We went out to, we moved from Oklahoma City to Charleston, South Carolina, and it was just me, Justin, and Greg Morris. And for those of us who know us, there's nothing that can stop us. So, the actions that we took as a leader is perseverance and leading with a vision. You guys, a vision without action is just a daydream. So if you don't create action, then you're just daydreaming, okay? We had a vision. And our vision is for, I'd love my husband and I to be up here. I'm already up here, I beat you to it. But, we wanted to be up here. We had a vision, but in order for us to be up here, we had to create action. And by creating action is by holding meetings. Posting them up on Big Blue, and it's so cool, it wasn't cool at the time, but we wouldn't have anybody come to our meeting, but it turned into a party, so it was fun, but the more that we did that, we kept posting on Big Blue Calendar, other groups from all around saw these meetings, and then they started plugging people into us. And so it's cool, we went from 3 people to 30 people. I mean, how cool is that? And then it's just gonna grow because we want to be the next Atlanta. We want to be the next Jacksonville. We want to be the next Denver. We want to have that big event in Charleston because we have a huge vision, okay? And then the other one that I wanted to bring up, you don't have to be a Pro 7 to be a leader, okay? Once you bring somebody onto this business, you are automatically a leader. We have a huge group in the Philippines. And when it started growing, when we launched, we knew we had to get out there. We didn't have the money, but we figured it out. So we were Pro 3s, guys. And we went to the Philippines. The reason why is because we had a vision. Well, they recently just had their leadership meeting of Pro 3s on up, and then we had a handful of people go there. That's just, I'm seeing pictures, and they're posting pictures of them driving the car the way there, and we're posting pictures. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. So you have creative vision and create action. And then that's the steps that we took to become a leader.
Woo! I remember when they took that trip to the Philippines, I was like, wow, that's leadership. This one's coming back to you, Chad. And sorry about that. Ms. Lindsay, you were stuck in a rank for a period of time. We heard this question earlier in the other panel. Tell us about that. How did you push through?
Well, you write out the questions and you practice them well. My mind just went blank. Speaking from the heart. Well, when I was introduced to this, I wasn't into network marketing as well too. And, but we just were praying for something like this. So, regards to that, I hit Pro 3 in 45 days. And because I was ignorant on fire, I was just talking to everybody. I didn't care who I talked to, I just talked to you. Because I was excited, and it was all product, because I was very excited about the product, and then we got stuck. We got stuck at Pro 3 for 2 years. And there's a few things that I kind of want to touch base on, and one is faith, the other one is gratitude, and then the next one is pain. And Justin and I, we wanted this so badly. And one of the other questions is going to touch base a little bit more on how life has just changed our life, but we've hit a lot of obstacles. And that's what has set us back, and we let life get us. And so, Pat Waterai, who is our mentor, he, my gosh, I cannot thank him enough. He helped us reconnect with our faith. And when we reconnected with our faith, that was when we grew, and our business grew. In a few months, we hit Pro 5. So we connected with our faith. And the next one is gratitude. All right, the Pro 10s had to start at Pro 0. Be grateful for where you're at. There are people out there who desire this opportunity. They desire this. They are praying for this. So what you have in your lap, you have got to be grateful for that. Because if you are not grateful for that, that's what's going to hold you back from moving forward in this business. And that's what held us back. We're like, oh, we're only a Pro 3. Okay, and I meet people, and they're like, I'm only Pro 1. Are you kidding me? You're Pro 1. That's freaking amazing. Okay, you're the next Pro 10. All right? It's all about having gratitude. And the next is the pain. All right? We all have pain. We all have fears. You know, you hear that quote, face the fear and do it anyways. Well, freaking do it. Okay? Face the fear and do it anyways, and use that pain to make you run like crazy. Because if you allow that pain to hold you back, whether it be money, finances, to family affairs that have come up, or whatever it is, if you allow that to get to you, that's what's going to hold you back in this business. We all have a pain, right? And we all have a fear of approaching people. We all have a fear of, oh, I wonder what they're going to say. What are they going to say? No. I mean, seriously, all we're doing is asking for a cup of coffee. We ask people, if you're a server, you just walk around, would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee? And if that person says no, that server's not going to go back and bawl their eyes out, are they? No. We have to have that same concept. All we're doing is asking for a cup of coffee. So use that pain to your advantage. Be grateful for that pain, because that's what's going to make you run. Okay? So persevere and never, ever, ever give up, because I'm going to tell you, it is so worth it. It is so worth it to be up here. You've got to do everything you can to be up here, because the feeling to be up here is absolutely amazing. Being surrounded by these amazing, why am I next to doctors? I'm just a mom and a trainer, but the thing is like the feeling is overall amazing. So push through that pain. And that's how we got unstuck. We just had that aha moment, and we've had so many cross-line help us because they saw us really new. I mean, flying out to the Philippines, we were Pro 3s, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? They're our biggest group. They're our biggest group, and if we didn't go over there, they would not be growing how they are now. Okay? To get out of your comfort zone, face that fear, and just do it anyways.
That's just a mom. That's probably the toughest job out there. So, to all the moms in the audience. Barbara, to go to the events. You told us how important they are. How did they change your future with Life Vantage?
Ooh, it's right here. We sacrificed a lot. We wouldn't be where we're at right now if it wasn't for sacrifice, So, by the raise of hands, who here wants to be a Pro 10? Okay, now by the raise of hands, who here hasn't missed an event? Wow, half the room. Some of those maybe guessed though too. You guys, by plugging into events and going there, it's going to change your life, okay? Because you're going to hear something from somebody, you're going to connect with somebody, we're all connectors, okay? You're going to connect with somebody that may say something that's going to spark a fire under your butt. Events are very important, so plug in, just like what they talked to in the previous panel. We have to go to events and become professionals. If you want to make a couple $100, then don't go. But if you want to make serious money, then go, okay? Because you're going to become a different person. And where's Abe? Abe, where are you? There you are. Yeah. It was his story that really touched me, and because it was this past California event. Life really hit Justin and I.
You can do it!
Woo! Life, here comes a frog. life really hit us. We had some major bills. We didn't know if we could go. But I told Justin, I said, one of us has to go because we have to keep our word to our team. You know, we have to go. You want to know why? Because we had a vision. We had a vision, and if we didn't create action, then that it just becomes daydream, right? So we had a vision. We had negative $400 in our bank account. All the bills and everything was paid for, but we didn't know how we were going to go. But we figured it out. We figured it out. It was just me that went. I didn't know how I was going to pay for the hotel. I didn't know how I was going to get money, or money to pay for food. But I just packed whatever I could. And then that Friday hit. That whole month of October, we ran, like Cynthia Delaney said, with a hot poker up our butt, and we did not even look back. And because of that, when that Friday hit at the Elite Academy, boom, what is that, every Friday? What is that? Wow, that saved my life. And, you know, it was Abe's story that told me, he said, he was almost to the point where he was feeding his kids peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And if Justin and I continued down the road that we were going, we would have been there too. And I was sick and tired of that. I was so sick and tired of that. I was sick and tired of having to be worried about when or what we're going to be to the point where we just don't have to worry about it. I had to quit focusing on that. And that really touched me. And I called Justin, I shared that story with him. And you know what? In a week and a half, Justin hit Pro 4. And at the end of October, I hit Pro 5. Why are events important? Because it grows you. So you gotta go. Life Vantage has changed your life, and I cannot thank enough of the person who introduced this to me. Because we deserve this. We deserve this. We were praying for something like this. And I would not be sitting here up here if it wasn't for that event in California. So why go to events? Just listen to that's my story. Oh, and one more thing. I told Jessica, now I can buy these clothes. I'm dressed up to go.
Awesome. Barbara, you've already talked a lot